always saw it as the first game to be a spiritual successor to Banjo-Kazooie, just because platformers haven't really been around in recent years, and we knew that's the sort of game that we could nail pretty well.
And it was about recreating a team exactly how it used to be on the N64 and how it used to operate, reproducing that environment, that team setup, that dynamic.
For a long time we'd been thinking and talking about how we could create something similar to some of the games that we had in the past, and we wanted to see if there was a way we could do that.
We settled on the chameleon and the bat because we just loved the kind of natural abilities that they'll bring to the gameplay, and then we thought about the different combinations and the way they'll work with each other. I mean, it just gives us lots of compound effects.
I guess there are similarities in our character duo, but there have been other character duos in other games out there as well. So I think this time we tried to choose moves for the characters that really suit them. So we kind of said, well, here's a chameleon and a bat. What kind of moves really would those characters do? And yes, it's a game, so we can stretch reality a bit, but it's still based on the fact that those characters have those abilities in the real world, and let's see how we can stretch those into a game world.
Character-wise, again, not dissimilar to Banjo. I think you get that when you have a smaller character on a larger character's back. You're always going to get the larger one is the more calmer one, the more in control one, and the one on the top is a little bit crazy, you know, it speaks in a high voice.
The Kickstarter is incredibly important for us because it's going to mean we're going to be able to expand the game beyond the initial vision and add a lot more depth to it and a lot more features, and you'll see those in terms of our stretch goals, and then also to be able to add support for other platforms as well.
So the original plan was, well, we can do a certain game on a certain budget and we'll be happy with that. It'll be a real labour of love. But since the fans have, you know, shown how much they crave this type of game as well, all expectations gone bigger, and it's an opportunity for us we can go really big and really expand it out and put in lots of other features that perhaps wouldn't have been possible, and hitting platforms, all platforms as well, that we want to achieve, we can hit day one.
Yeah, we've been working on it for 3 months now, and it's very early days in the project, even though things are, you know, moving along really well. But the Kickstarter just enable us to put so much more into the game. We have so many ideas for everything: design, worlds, characters, and with Kickstarter that will enable, you know, us to build on that.